Here you go. It's lovely, isn't it? It's sunny today as well. So let's just be serious. That didn't quite work out as well as I wanted it to, but there you go. You can't have everything. Welcome to the brand new page on YouTube, just to really to fill you in with what is going on. The summer season gigs are going ahead. 2 in Guernsey now, I'm told. The 18th, no, the 19th and the 20th. There's one on the Isle of Man as well now, and also one in little old Bognor. This is a great time. We're all going to have a, if I can remember the act or remember how to do it, on Ustream. We're gearing up to go back into the studios. We're extending the studios, and we're going to change Sunday Night Live into a bit more of a comedy show. You know, it used to be a bit of a chat show and everything, but now we're going to do some sketches and whatever, and just try and get back to good old comedy. Not exactly Benny Hill, but it will be a thing. So here we go. Cheers. Oh, the 1st of April. There you go. Look, the Keith Emerson tribute concert. That was filmed by, we think, about 20 people on their mobile phones who sent the stuff in. I've cobbled together a good bit of the show. Some of the second half we never got. We didn't get Noddy's Puncture, who were fantastic and had to cut their set short, and by doing that they saved us £10,000 in overtime because we were going on a bit. And Lee Jackson, the bass player, who's 165 years of age, whose roadie was even older, took so long to plug the bass in that just as well Noddy Puncture, Noddy's fell on him, they punctured themselves so we could get Lee Jackson on. That's a sign of a professional. Don't you worry about that. So here we go then. I've got some news down. Susanna Reid is going to be taking over the whole role. The TV companies like this, don't they? Young ladies who are the producers and editors of all this thing, we'd better stick with what we got. Who should do it? Bradley. That's one thing he's not been on. He's on everything else. He can do the weather as well. Bradley Walsh, my mate, fantastic. Susanna Reid. Well, who does she need as a partner? Me, probably, or Biggins. How about get rid of Susanna Reid and let me do it with someone I contrast with? Me and George Galloway. How's that, eh? One man with a hat and one man with no brains. That would be me. Anyway, the good news is the race commissioner, I don't know his name, but he was commissioned by the government to find out about racism in this country. And I'm always interested in that because I'm fascinated with being called a racist because I'm telling jokes with black people in it or doing accents. I never quite got my head around that, but as black people have said, or maybe young black girls that I've met or I haven't met but seen on Twitter and YouTube and things like this saying you're offensive, you're racist. Well, I just said I won't talk about you again. That's as simple as that. Talk about everybody as the same. But it's turned out that he has said, and I quote, it says here, we're not yet a post-racial society, but its success, that's UK's success now, should be used as a role model. He also warned ministers of the problem, the biggest problem that he finds within racism and inequality and diversity is the problem with the white working class people who are feeling left behind and left out. Well, you white working class people, of which I am one or was one, I didn't like being working class, drinking Blue Nun and shagging fat birds was not my idea of fun. But what is working class? It's in the title, isn't it? You go to work, you try and make yourself better and then become a conservative. That's what Labour want to, you know. So do Labour want to keep the working classes working classes? The best thing to do is vote Green, isn't it? Whatever they do, you can go and hug a tree and then all classes can do that. So there you go. Right, so there, what's written down here? Oh, yeah. Who's this bird in the papers that the Prime Minister allegedly was giving her the good news a while ago? Have you seen the state of her? It's a chubby blonde bird. What's her name? Jennifer Curious. Curious. I don't know what that means. I'm curious about where I can get my next cake. Anyway, that was when he was London Mayor, apparently. But he's moved on, though, love. So wind your neck in and go away. There's a good girl. Now he's Prime Minister. He can have better birds. Look at Carrie. Look at you. Which one should we choose, George? Anyway, folks, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. On Sunday night, it's probably going to be the last Sunday night of me just gobbing off on my own. I'll try and put a few clips on, but then we're back in the studios, back getting Ustream where it should belong. up there with the big boys.